Hi, sir.
Hi, ma'am.
Can you introduce yourself?
I'm Dr.Sanjeev. I am a passer from teaching University Geomedi or Geomedi University 2015 batch.
Where are you currently working, sir?
So I'm currently working in Surat as a consulting dermatologist or an aesthetic physician. I also have my private practice and a teleconsultant for various other platforms.
Why did you choose MBBS abroad?
So the reason majorly was it was very cost efficient. I also wanted to get explored to different kind of cultures and a different kind of medical education system, because the way I see Indian medical education system, I think it's a bit little rusty and I could still learn a lot much more better from outside of India.
What made you choose University Geomedi?
So the major reason was the Geomedi is an exclusively medical university. There is no other branches or any other fields associated with it. So I felt that, focusing on one particular field, building which focuses on that would be much better for my career was the major reason. Also, the batch sizes were quite small. 15 to 20 students in per batch would let me to have, get a proper attention from the doctor, from the lecturer was the major concern, which was done over there.
How was your overall experience at studying University Geomedi?
It was heaven. I loved studying over there. That was one of the best fields of my life. I learned a lot, made a lot of friends, made a lot of memories, and I am grateful that I went over there, especially to University Geomedi, because the faculty were good, the friends I made were the best, and it was one of the best time periods of my life.
When did you start your medical career after completing the MBBS?
So I had no breaks after clearing my MBBS from Geomedi University. Came back to India, gave the licensing exam called FMGE, cleared it off, got my medical license from the Gujarat state, and started working within 2 weeks after I got it.
It's very soon.
Yeah, I did not waste any time with that.
How do you come to know about Bhagyalaxmi Educational Services?
So it was basically that I found out that among the nation, Telangana is one of the leading platforms of education and industry, and in which Bhagyalaxmi's name stood out separately. So I decided to go with the best.
How was your experience with Bhagyalaxmi Educational Services?
It was very smooth, very transparent. That is one of the major things you want to know before getting your visas, before giving your passport to some other person. You're always scared and tense how the procedure is going to go. The consultancy was very, very firm with their dates. They were very transparent. The dates were on point. The checklists were on point. At each and every step, it was very comfortable. Even after going to Georgia, we got good amount of help in getting the residence card and all the other paper documentation. So as a student, you never had to worry about all the legalities and everything. It was taken care by Bhagyalaxmi Consultancy very nicely.
So did they guide you even after you reached the Georgia?
Yeah, they were very helpful. They did not just help with the documentation. They also helped me with, giving the FMG exam. From the third year itself, they started, advising on when you're supposed to start studying, what subjects to start from, which point of time, what sources to use. They even sent us lecturers from India who were, having lectures about FMG, and that helped a lot, in creating the foundation for clearing that exam, because that is one of the toughest exams in the nation, and Bhagyalaxmi Consultancy made it very, very easy.
So would you like to recommend Bhagyalaxmi Educational Services to future students?
Definitely, because, as a parent and as a student, you're very anxious about a lot of procedures and the things which are supposed to be done. Bhagyalaxmi made it very, very easy. No delays, no over promises, no curtains or no something hidden, anything. It was transparent. Whatever was possible was done. Whatever was possible was said. No confusion at all, and that gives a lot of confidence when you're sending your child. So I think that adds up to Bhagyalaxmi's review.
Yeah. What's your overall experience, and what message would you like to give to the parents and students?
I would recommend them that, be patient and, be very confident with the Bhagyalaxmi Consultancy, because they're very, very good at what they're doing. They're very professional, very clear, and very committed about it. And yes, just, medicine is a race. So decide that you are into this before joining. Be patient and start working from day one. Do a little bit of, work from the start, and it's going to go a long way for you.
What is your future goals, sir?
So I want to get into something more nuanced with the rise in the technology, something into surgery of plastics or something even more better, and have a larger establishment, because when I went to Georgia, I realized that how beautiful we can make things. And that's why I want to have my own private practice set up where I'm able to make and help people and make them more beautiful than what they are.
Thank you, sir, for visiting Bhagyalaxmi Educational Services and giving your precious time.
Thank you so much for having me. I wish you all the best.